29 ghosts, 29 days. Let's see what we get. Like always, we're going to get the breaker first, and then we are going to find the coldest room. And we're listening. That was an 8.2. Just looking for cursed objects. Nope. Okay. 10, 10, 9. One more time, let's check here. 9, 9, 8. Okay, not here. Cards? Nope. Here, nope. This hallway? Oh, 6.8, yep. So it's the entryway here. I think, but now look, it's at 8. Oh, it's 6 right here. Here we go. That happens sometimes. You really got to make sure you're in the right room. The cold breath definitely helps to verify. What? I've never heard that sound effect in this game. What was that? Some dude laughing? Like a doll? I've heard the dolls in the toy room do it, but not that one. That was kind of creepy. So right away I come in just to see if he's touched anything. For UV purposes. Okay, we look good there. Oh, look, he's right here. See, he's knocking things over and stuff. Which makes sense because the darker the room. When it's dark, there's more activity, but we're not getting set. We're not getting that. Do we have any? Oh, we have orbs. Oh, excuse me. Okay. And didn't we have orbs somewhere? There we go. Wow, okay. A bunch of stuff just happened. Let's talk for a second. We've got orbs and ghost writing. Mare Revenant Thaye. A Thaye is faster or slower depending on if you're in its room a lot, which we are in its room right now. A Revenant is the slow ghost followed by super fast. We need to actually get some smudges just in case. And then a mare is the most boring ghost during a hunt there ever was. So we really need a hunt to happen. That's actually what we need to do. I don't even want anything else. We just need to get a hunt going. But we need to stay in the room. Ooh, that's a tricky thing. I want to stay in the room a little bit because we need to age the Thaye. Okay? So again, the idea is that the Thaye gets older the longer you're in the room. And if you're in there forever with it, it'll actually start the hunt really slow and will never speed up. So that's pretty cool, right? Okay. Grab that. Let's see if it's still a room. We are on Nightmare, so it's very likely the room will change. So we have to remember that. I want to be here as long as I can be to age the Thaye, if it is in fact a Thaye. What we can do though is check for a mare every once in a while. It It has an ability to turn a light off pretty quickly after you turn it on. And no lights, I don't think have been turned off. We had one turn on. But remember, we're not going to get freezing, because we already have our 2 pieces of evidence. All we're doing is we're aging our Thaye, if it's a Thaye. I hope it's a Thaye. Hope you guys get to see a Thaye. Turn on far right. Let's just sit and wait. Look. Look. Look, no speed up. None. I keep getting caught on chairs. That's why it's catching up to me. But look at this. No speed up. This is a Thaye. True and true. I'm so glad we did that. And that's so slow because we stood in its room for so long. It was all worth it. Yes! Let's go. So again, based upon our evidence, we know that a mare would have had speed up around that table and never did. And a revenant starts very slow but then speeds up the moment it sees you. It's gotta be a Thaye. On a side note, there are only 3 ghosts that don't speed up while they're chasing you. That's a Hantu, a Moroi, and a Thaye. In this case, we were able to eliminate them. But just as a side note, a Moroi is faster the lower sanity you have. So if you've been in here for a while, they do a bunch of events. It could have been a Moroi if it was fast. Okay, so that means that a Moroi starts slow at high sanity, and it ends up being super fast at low sanity, right? A Hantu would hunt you, and its speed varies per the temperature of the room. So if it's been warm, the breaker's been on, the room's been warming up, it'll be a slower ghost with no speed up, like that Thaye we just was. That could have totally been a Hantu if we hadn't eliminated these right here. So, but since we know it's a Thaye over here. The way to determine a Thaye and a Hantu, though, is that the Hantu will also leave its ghost room, which is cold. It'll be fast in its ghost room, and then suddenly it'll be slower outside of the ghost room. So during the hunt, you'll hear it shift its speed. That's how you can better tell a Hantu. But a Thaye, essentially, it will stay at the same speed the entire hunt. It will never speed up, and it's based upon how long you've been in that room. If we were to go in the house right now, and sit in its room even longer, and then we hunt it again, it would be even slower. So that's a way you can triple check it. But yeah, we got a Thaye, y'all. So let's go. Super excited to get that. That's a really great example.
Welcome back.
There it is.
Some jobs for you.
All right, I hope that makes sense. Thanks for being here. 29 Ghosts in 29 Days is almost over. I think we're coming up on, we only need like 6-7 more ghosts. So, all right, we'll see you soon. Bye.